Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know I moved it about 15 minutes earlier. I got home in enough time. So thank you so much for joining me for this week's reading and questions at the end. My laptop is having issue with the charge, so I hope I can make it all the way through. It should be good. All right. So before I begin, people always ask this question. Just so you know, this reading, even though it's Wednesday, it's for the energies of right now through to next Wednesday. So the middle to the end of the week, over the weekend, and the beginning of next week. So kind of what are the energies we're going to be experiencing. All right. So it's not like Monday to Sunday thing. It's just from here till the next time you see me on Wednesday. Okay. And I don't know about any of you guys. Hi, everyone that joined me. Thank you so much. I don't know about anybody else, but I know this full moon was a big punch, right? But I'm not sure if anybody else is feeling this energy with the waning moon. If anybody else is feeling um, like emotional or things are changing or you're needing to let things go physically, emotionally, mentally, please share that because, hey, yeah, I'm glad you came too, Sonia. Share that, because it is intense. I mean, I'm a healer, I'm a sensitive as well. So I'm kind of like, oh man. So, hey, guys, if you're feeling emotional, cry. If you punch a bag or a pillow, I'm a big fan of throwing up pillows and punching them, whatever it is, but you're not alone. So I'm going to do my best. I cleanse and I balance before I came. But it's pretty intense. So I want to, whenever I ask the universe what guidance they have for the zodiac sign, I let the universe say whatever it is they want to say. But I'm gonna have a little bit of an intention here to kind of help us. Like this is kind of heavy energy that we're dealing with, emotional release energy, and if we're resisting, it could be kind of tough. So I want to look for. I'm going to be asking kind of any kind of help or guidance. So we're going to start out with. It's a little windy out here. I have to use like rocks and stuff to hold my thing down. I'm going to start with Aries. I was going to say Arizona. Start with Aries to see what loving guidance the universe has for all Aries signs of what kind of message or support they have. Okay, and we'll do that for all the signs. Hold on, it's flying everywhere. Ooh, okay, 2 came out. I didn't mean to pick 2, but I guess that's how they want to start it, so that's how we'll do. Oh my goodness, we have the Peace card and 8 of Ariel. All right, Aries, this is telling us to let go of the past. It's about releasing. It's about knowing that there's a much more enriching and happy future ahead of you. Oh my God, this is hitting me so hard. And it kind of like in order to release the past, you kind of have to surrender. It's a very let go and let God. And I'm not religious at all. It's just I'm using the term let go and let the universe, let go and let your higher self, let go and let your angels. It's just about surrender. And if you're holding on to the past, that past is not just emotional, but it puts you in a state of mind. It puts you in old belief systems. Ask Archangel Azrael to help you. Archangel Azrael, I'm trying to let go of this past situation. I surrender it completely, and I'm open to receiving a better future, a better present. Okay, because we have the 8 of Ariel, and this is really about focusing on yourself. This is about developing your career. This is about taking time to take the extra training, developing yourself. And sometimes we could be having like a really good time. I'm doing good at work. I got a promotion, but your emotional life, your romantic life, or your family life can be, just going through the ringer, and so you're not focusing there, and it's taken away, and you don't see the blessings that are right in front of you. So this energy that looks like there's a lot of emotional release for Aries, but they're saying surrender it, allow the angels to help you, and then get back on track because there's something in your career, your personal development, your education, if you're at school, that you should be focusing on, that all your energy needs to be focusing on. Okay, so they're here to help you. They're here to let you go. And they want to remember the most important relationship you have is with yourself. You're with you from beginning to end, baby, and to the next life. So focus on you. You're special and you're worth it. Don't sacrifice how far you've come in other areas because you might be emotionally, I always laugh with Carlene and the other readers because they get so they look so beautiful for readings, and I'm over here with like no makeup and like a braid. I really got to step it up. I'm gonna step it up, guys. I'm gonna step it up. Love yourself. We're gonna go with Taurus. Let's see. We're gonna do 2. Hey, Taurus. Hey, can I have your reading? We have the Star and the Queen of Gabriel. Taurus, this is all about you being in your power right now. Your dreams are coming true. You're finally believing in yourself. You're not needing the outside validation. And right now with this energy, it looks like everything you're looking for, you're going after, everything that you want, you can have. And it looks like it's actually coming into fruition. Physical manifestation. This is kind of like the end of a difficult situation. So you might have been hustling, trying, maybe pushing against odds. You kept on going, Taurus, you pick yourself up, and that's courage right there. That's courage. And you've been doing that. And as a result, it's paying off. The star is about your dreams coming true. Gabriel is about, this is the queen. You have what it takes to speak your truth, walk your walk or talk your, how does it go? Walk your talk. I can't not think right now. I don't know what's going on with this energies, guys. I'm sorry. But you can walk it and you can talk it. And everything that you are looking for, Taurus, you can have. It's all finally coming to fruition. So if you think like I have nothing left with these energies, I feel done. I'm spent. That's it. It's okay because you've gone through the hard part. The difficult situation's done. It's coming. Everything you're working towards is finally paying off. It's coming. If you haven't already seen it, you should be seeing it shortly. I would wait until some of these energies die down, but it should, if you haven't seen it, you should see some kind of inkling of it. The hard part's done. Everything's kind of coming to pass. Good job. Finish line for Taurus. Geminis. Okay. We have the Chariot and we have the Three of Ariel. This looks like money and career, guys. Geminis, you get that a lot. There's a lot of determination that needs to be happening right now. Self-control, because there's a lot of advancement. This really is about your career, guys. There's a big focus on money, on your material world, on your home, on your career, on anything that has to do with the physical realm. There's a lot of movement, fast movement, a lot of development. With this energy right now, I'm asking what they can do to support it. And I guess what they're telling you to do right now, don't scatter your energies, focus here. Even if you're being emotional or things are off, things are going to be moving fast. And they're going to go with you or without you, Gemini. So jump on that chariot, move with it. You're going to have to be a lot more controlled and a lot more focused in order for it to kind of come to fruition. But it's about a passion. It's about doing what you love. And that's what's driving you. And that kind of is what gets you through it. It's not just like, it's a paycheck. It's like, I have a passion for this. This is something that you're passionate about, that's creative, that you love, and that you're really investing in to kind of kick it up. So congrats. You take this week to focus on that. If there's other areas, Geminis are good at compartmentalizing. So if that's something you could do this week, definitely do. There's a lot of energy to help push that forward. Even if in other areas things are maybe releasing, focus here. It looks like there's so far a theme of kind of focus on the self, which is kind of generic. So there it is. Cancers. All right, you guys also got the Three of Ariel. This is a deck of 78, guys. So the chances of these bad boys popping up, I really feel that some signs, the ones that go after each other, share similar streams of energy. But you have it with Nine of Raphael. And this is telling you that guys, this is passion. This doesn't have to be your day job, by the way. You might have a day job, but your side job is maybe you heal, maybe you do tarot, maybe you do, interior design, maybe you do landscaping, whatever it is that brings you joy, whatever creative endeavor you're really trying to get off the ground, they're saying it's finally coming to fruition. Maybe for a while, you have been wanting to read tarot cards, but you have to keep your day job because you're trying to do it, but you really have a passion for it and a drive and a love to serve others. And that is paying off. They're saying absolutely do that. Do what you love. Take a lot of time. This is a time investment to kind of, it's kind of nurturing. Like when you have a plant, right? It's not just planting a seed and saying, bye, good luck. No, you nurture it, you water it, making sure it's getting enough light. You pull out the weeds, you put in some fertilizer. Same thing. You are fertilizing your dreams by putting in your own personal time and energy and love. And this is a dream coming true. This is about, it's supposed to be. This is something that's going to reap benefits, not just monetarily, but emotionally. You're going to finally be in this place of peace. You're actually moving up. And guys, when it comes to creating your businesses, people only see people afterwards. Oh, they're so successful. They're successful now, but it took 10 years or more to get things off the ground. So just be compassionate with yourself. especially with this energy. Don't get on yourself. Keep doing it. Keep investing in what you love. Okay. It's easy to say, oh my God, maybe it's not meant for me because it's not taken off the ground. No. I don't know if anybody knows entrepreneurs, but they've been hustling at it for years. And then the divine timing comes along. There's other areas that perhaps you're meant to focus on. But for Cancers in particular, do what you love. It's coming. It's going to start blossoming. Okay. So don't get upset if it's not bringing in 3 figures. Just that there's movement and growth and a blooming of it. Oh, I feel so great when that happens. Congrats on that. Now we got Virgos. No, Leos. Ooh. All right. The 5 of Michael and the Magician. All right, Leos. There's a situation that needs to be let go of. There is something that's toxic, that's unhealthy, and perhaps you're attached to it because you're afraid. Maybe you have an idea, like if I let this go, then this isn't going to happen. Or there's you're clinging to it, but really clinging to something that's unhealthy. It's just bad energy. I mean, that kind of speaks for itself. And I understand, and trust me, I understand. It's just letting you know the situation doesn't serve you. So if you're having a hard time releasing it or letting it go, then fine. Then release your attachment to the outcome. Or try taking a more positive approach. Obviously, what you're doing or how you're doing it, you might be hitting against a wall, or it's just repeating patterns, or it's not getting any better, right? That's fine. We all have that. So maybe it's saying, you know what? Obviously, what I'm doing, I'm putting into this mix is creating the same clusterfuck that it keeps doing. Pardon my French. But it is. So they're saying, you know what? Just surrender it up. And if you can let it go, period, that'd be best. But if you cannot, just say, all right, you know what? I'm just going to stop fighting it. And I'm going to try, instead of trying to externally change things, I'm going to turn inward and do what I need to do to keep myself balanced and allow the outside to play out as it will. Because then you have the Magician. You can manifest right now. You're in a very creative week to manifest and create the life you want. So I'm going to give you an example really quickly, Leos, before I move on to the next sign. Let's say you're in a relationship and it's just not working, but you're scared because you love them, but you know this is not what you want long term, but you can't let go, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so instead of focusing on the negatives, like, oh, why? This is what I suggest. This is an example. You could use it in any scenario. If I was in my ideal relationship, how would the situation be? So you might say, well, let's say you got in a fight with your partner. If I was in my ideal relationship, if I was to approach my partner, I would feel calm and I'd feel safe because I know they're going to work it out with me, and play it out in your head. Manifest it, play it out, because then you change your vibration. You could do this with talking with your boss or your family member or whatever, money. Play it out. Don't focus on playing scenarios of negativity. You might as well devote that energy to playing scenarios of positivity, and you will attract that. Release the outcome of this and focus instead on what you do want to attract, or what you want to experience. I know it can be difficult, but it can be done. And it's telling you to use that energy. This is a waning moon, guys. It's time to let things go. And that could be letting go of thought patterns, beliefs, people, situations, things. It's painful. Trust me. I know. I'm with you guys. You see these bags? You see these bags? It's been a tough couple days. We're going to get through it. So let's do Virgo. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Sorry. One more. Okay, awesome. We have the High Priestess and the 9 of Gabrielle. Guy, this week, not only, Virgo, should you take some time out in terms of meditating, cleansing, clearing, getting quiet with yourself. Some people do it on hiking. Some people do it traditional meditation. Some people do it during yoga or breath work. Whatever you do it, but there is a need for you to really get quiet. I feel like you might be overstressed about something this week, Virgo, because the 9 of Gabriel is about staying determined, about keeping forward, pushing forward, moving forward. But Virgos, you tend to think a lot, overanalyze, and get stuck and resist making choices. The universe is saying, you know what? You're getting overwhelmed with your stress and your anxiety and your emotions, which is probably fear. And they're saying instead of doing that, what's going to be most productive to helping you move forward, and move forward productively and prepare for any possibility is by getting quiet in meditation, in prayer. Some people sing and they get in this vibe or breath work, whatever it is. But the divine has a lot of insight and guidance to give you this week. And sometimes when we get quiet, we get those aha moments. Do you ever go to sleep and in the morning you have the solution? Because you quieted down enough to receive it. You're going to keep pushing forward this week, Virgo, with whatever you have, but it's going to be good. The universe is behind you and there's something they have to tell you. There's probably an easier way, or there's valuable information that you're missing to make this so much easier. And it might have been right in front of your face, but because you're too stressed, you're not seeing it. Just take some time. I mean, what do you lose? What do you lose, right? You have time to de-stress. Even if it's just, that 30 minutes before bed, turn off all your phones and your things and just meditate, cry, do whatever you have to do. Just let it out, say a prayer, get clear. Even if you have to focus on your breath for just 10 seconds, just get a little quiet, okay? It's going to pay off. Don't worry. They got your back. There's something that's going to help you along, information or something's going to click. It's going to make it that much easier, but you've got to stay quiet and listen, okay? All right. Virgo, Libra. Hey, Libra. Okay. So you have King of Raphael and the Knight of Gabriel. Libra, this is really about you. It's safe. It's safe to make those choices. You're going to be taking action. This week, you might have I'm going to give an example. You might be offered a job. Or you have opportunities. Maybe you've been thinking of leaving, but you're really secure. But it's better if you move. But you might be like, oh, should I do it? You might be weighing back and forth. They're letting you know whatever is coming onto your plate, maybe you need to move forward in your career and it's stale if you stay there, even if you do love your coworkers, or maybe that you need to move or you need to make some kind of change that's really, it's for a passionate cause. That could be for yourself. It could be, I'm ready to move on in my career, my self-development, travel the world, whatever it is, Libra. Whatever action you're being kind of feeling to take, they're saying, trust it. Trust it. Trust it. You could accomplish many things. This is about following your creative passions, following your desires. It's safe to trust. It's safe to move forward. And when you do so, it not only is it going to move quickly, Gabriel tends to move pretty like snap, 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 but it also is, how am I going to say this? Multiple things are going to be accomplished as a result of you taking a single action. You might be thinking, well, I just need to move forward with my life in this direction. And you're going to realize, let's say it's your career and you took that job, but you might have done that, but then it opens up a new place to live. You meet this person and you have this opportunity to try this over here and to do over there. It's letting you know by taking this one action step, it's going to open up multiple things for you. So it's going to be like a goodie bag. You go in for one and you come out with 10, so it's good and it's safe. Trust your gut. It's hard sometimes. We're like, is it fear or is it my intuition? That's something to hone. Intuition always feels peaceful. Even if you don't like it, there's a sense of, yeah, but you got to practice that. I know I did. I don't know, maybe some people got it, but I had to practice that. Now we have Scorpio. I think I'm going to cry. We have the Ten of Raphael and we have the Queen of Michael. Okay? Guys, this has to do with marriage, family, home life. There is things that you're doing, Scorpio, to create this for yourself. There is, whether you're single or already married, you are taking steps in your life to make that foundation or stability or harmony or happiness or you're happily ever after. Okay. And it's letting you know it's yours, Scorpio. It's right here with the Queen of Michael. Michael's swords of traditional tarot. And it's insightful. It's brilliant. It's about trusting your gut, knowing already what you have to do. And it's really, this comes with experience. This is probably like something that's coming up for you. Like there's something you're trying to get together, like, get it in place, but there might be a pattern that keeps repeating yourself and you just maybe haven't quite learned it yet, but you're cutting it. It's coming because you know what? I've done this before. I've been here before and I am not doing this again, and having the courage to do it. It's definitely, while this card is definitely about focusing on career versus the emotional side, I think how it's trying to tell you, it's about being logical. It's about being self-analytical. being clear. Don't allow, when we repeat patterns, it's because there's fear, insecurities, it's an emotional thing. But if we're trying to create this beautiful life, which is yours, you have to be smart about it. You have to be smart about it. You can't keep doing same old, same old. If you're doing it, you're building towards it, keep unhealthy or toxic people or situations out. Make sure you don't do that habit, or that codependent action. You're creating it. So this week you might be facing some experiences that maybe are providing you the opportunity to change, to say no, to make better choices so that you can bring that to fruition. Okay? Blessings to you guys. I wish you the best of luck. Say a prayer. So surround yourself with supportive people. Everyone do that. Everyone, get your friends or your support group or whatever podcast is, do whatever, just to feel supported, loved, and know you're not alone. Not alone. All right, we got Sagittarius. I keep crossing my legs and I try not to cross my legs when I do this. Whoa, okay, I'm going to take it. Okay, you have King of Michael, and you also have the Nine of Raphael. Who had this? One of the signs has this. Guys, this week, there is a need to be open in your communication, Sagittarius. So if you're feeling like maybe you're holding back, maybe there's been some miscommunications, maybe there is an elephant in the room or something like that, Sagittarius. But this week is really asking you to be rational, to be objective, and to have clear and open communication with others, to really have honesty and integrity, because in doing so, you're going to have an amazing outcome. This is like maybe you're thinking, oh, I just want to avoid it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to have emotional confrontation. Can I just put it on the rug and keep going? No, unfortunately not, because it's going to pop. It's going to rear its little ugly head. You're going to have to deal with it some other time. And what better time than in a waning moon? Let's get it out the door. So make sure this week, if there is something that you need to say, even if you're uncomfortable saying it, there's an energy right now, guys. And anybody who just joins me, I just asked everybody in the beginning, this waning moon has been emotional. There's been a lot of things to let go of physically, energetically, emotionally, psychologically. And it's just like, oh my God, like I need support and help, right? So everyone's having this week to kind of face things that maybe they don't want to face. Do things that, and the whole week, no, it's from today, Laura, from Wednesday through the weekend till next Wednesday. I read from today onwards. So it's not like a Monday, Sunday. People ask me that all the time. I know. So make sure you face it. You have that conversation. And it doesn't have to be big. It's just honest and coming from the heart and loving. And when you do it, there's going to be an amazing outcome. That person might be so grateful you did it. And maybe things are going to be so much better as a result. So make sure you have the open communication. It's going to bring you closer. It's going to be in a more peaceful place, a more loving place. Okay, Sag? Then go do your Sag thing. Go have some fun. Go on some adventures. Now we have Capricorn. Okay, you guys also got this card's third time. It's come up. Like I said, 78 decks. So there's a theme here. There's a lot of, and because this card has come up so much, I just want to note there's a lot of good that's going to result from you guys doing the difficult work from here throughout the weekend. Maybe it's already picked up this past week, so this is something that we might be in the middle of. But there's, for all of us, there's going to be a good outcome from doing or facing uncomfortable situations or letting things go. So just, it will pay off. It feels like shit right now, but it will pay off. Okay, so you have the 10 of Ariel, all right? This has to, guys, there is so much, Capricorn, I don't know where your focus is. If you're being a kind of, negative or down or pessimistic, there is so much to gain purely by your energy field. So this week you're saying, Capricorn, you have so much to be grateful for. You have so many blessings in your life. They need you to take off those black sunglasses and look around you. There is so much to be had and to be thankful for. You have love, or a roof over your head, food in your mouth, a seat that's carrying the weight of your body right now. This is supporting me. Just like whatever you're sitting on is supporting you. There's a lot of things in your life that you need to kind of focus on the positive instead of the negative. And in doing so, and realizing your blessings and realizing what you need, a perspective and energy shift this week. And in doing so, you're going to have a lot of wonderful surprises. just by being positive. And I know positive sounds so new agey cliche. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying go to A to Z. Don't go from depressed to ecstatic. But if you're sad, go from sad to, well, I can try to shoot for okay. Go to the next step. Just little steps. Don't do the A to Z thing. That's not realistic. And it's difficult. And it's a letdown when you like, oh, I try to keep it. Come on, it's a huge stretch. Just try to focus on one thing. If you wake up in the morning and you hear the birds sing and you love that, say thank you. I'm so grateful I have that. And I live in a place I can hear birds instead of maybe an urban center. Just focus and things are going to turn around. So whatever troubles you're having, just by focusing on what you're grateful for, they're going to resolve themselves. And that's all you got to do. I wish I could focus positive and just resolve itself. Who knows? It might. I will challenge myself. All right, Aquarius. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. You guys also got the 10 of Raphael and the 6 of Ariel. Guys, this week for you Aquarius, it might be focused more on the home. It looks like there might be some home developments. There's money that's coming in. It's like, your material needs are going to be met. So if you feel a little stretched this month financially or this week, or if you're a little nervous, like, okay, my kids need to go to summer school, I got to put them in this program. This is really a focus on home, family, relationships, your foundation, and anything you're trying to preserve this week. So Aquarius, if you're a little concerned with money, you're a little concerned with things that have to get done around the house, if you're concerned with, just making ends meet, anything like that, Aquarius, it's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be provided for you. Even if you get by the skin of your teeth, you're going to make it. You're going to be good. They're asking you, when it comes to these two cards too, instead of focusing, it's a lot of stress energy this week. I understand that. A lot of stress energy this week. Not just like normal, like I got a project to do, but like emotional stress and mental stress. So do your best to focus on that loving family. And you have so much, as long as everybody's safe and together, or even yourself, even if you're by yourself, Aquarius, your own home and your own well-being. You're okay. Right now in this moment, you're safe, you're okay. You're watching me, you're good. I'm not saying it's about me, but like you're alive and you could watch me, that kind of thing. But they're saying, don't worry, your needs are going to be met. Kind of having a grateful heart and being in that space is going to make a lot of things turn around. But they're just kind of giving you, hey, spend time with those you love, enjoy it, don't stress too much, it's going to be okay. It's just the energies, probably making you more stressed than usual. All right, last one, Pisces. Okay, one more. All right, Pisces, it looks like you need to make a decision. I don't know what's happening to you. You have 7 of Raphael and 9 of Gabriel. Pisces, you're on a path, and it might just be an idea. It might be something you already put into play, but it's telling you need to make a decision in your life. Whatever area that you're kind of lagging on, you need to be really clear about what you want. So for instance, they're saying you need to stay determined, and you got to keep moving forward. So relationships are the easiest thing for me to give examples of, okay? So I'm going to give an example. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be anything. But let's say you're like, I'm determined to be in a healthy relationship where it's secure and we have good and honest communication, and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to create this relationship, right? The 7 of Raphael is like, that's all great and good. But if you keep talking to that toxic partner or allowing people who say they're not really interested in committing right now, but you still go on a date with them, you're sending mixed signals, and this could be anything. This can be careers or family, any area of your life where you're trying to move forward, but your actions or what you might be holding on to contradict your path. They're saying you need to be very clear on what you want. Make a decision. Either way, be clear and detox. You need to detox yourself. Sometimes when we make decisions that are hard or painful, emotions come up. Fears come up. So they're saying take the time to detox, cry, journal, go for a run, work out. The endorphins are wonderful. Pray, meditate, but you need to release. You need to acknowledge, everybody. We need to acknowledge what comes up. Look at it. Don't attach to it. Don't identify with it. But see, like, oh, I'm feeling lots of fear right now. Like, where is this coming from? And you just trace it backwards. And once you do that, it tends to move. Emotions are fluid. They don't stay. They rise and they fall. So the moment you stare at them, they tend to just dissipate. Okay, so you need to face it. But whatever it is, Pisces, you're on an amazing forward trajectory, even if it's just in your mind, if you're really trying to make steps going forward. But make sure that your actions are in alignment with your goal, because your energy will be off and then it won't manifest. You'll stay stuck. And we don't want that. The universe is like, hey, we're moving forward this week and we're giving you this waning moon energy to really cleanse and clear this stuff out. Okay, so you're going to be fine. Making decisions can be hard, but it's going to be good for you, because either way you go, you're going to have movement, and the universe just wants you to move. Let's not get stagnant. Let's not get stuck. Okay, you're going to do fantastic. All right, so my laptop held up, so I can take some questions. I wish I could read this chat while I read. I wish to see what you guys are saying, but I can't focus. I'm kind of going through it. But I'm just going to pick questions, and if anybody has some questions that I could just randomly pick, that would be great. Oh, hey Johnny, what's up, dude? How can you better sharpen our intuition? Oh, absolutely, guys. Absolutely. In fact, I just did a webinar on, it's called Calling Back Your Power, but I should have called it Energy Alchemy, because I'm helping you transmute, open, and clear things out. It's there, guys, if you want it. But absolutely, if you're trying to increase your intuitive voice, guys, there's no way around meditation. Unfortunately, chakra clearing is very good. You could do quick ones on YouTube. Chakra clearing is very, very good. And depending, when you say intuition, there's many kinds of intuition. So our clairvoyant, claircognizant, empathic, like depending on what you're trying to hone, or if you're trying to figure it out, I would definitely start exploring some kind of divination tool. Now you can do tarot, you can do pendulums, you can do a lot of different things, but you got to get in touch with your energy sensitivity. So first things first, definitely cleanse your aura. So do some chakra clearing and some meditations. I love automatic writing. So I will write a question on a piece of paper, and whatever words start coming to me, I start writing them down. That's another way to sharpen. But it depends on what kind of intuition you're trying to sharpen. If anybody's ever interested in a class to increase your psychic abilities, let me know, because I will absolutely develop one. I teach it all the time, but it just depends on what area you're trying to sharpen, because they're all different. One is clairvoyant, seeing, clear hearing, clear empathy. So this is energy sensitivity and emotions. You know, claircognizance, just clear knowing. So you kind of do that. You just can pick up thoughts too. That's telepathy. So it just depends what you're interested in. But Johnny, I know I'm going to be seeing you soon for a session, so we'll get more into depth with that. Okay. I will take questions. See. Sure. Tiffany, pretty. Will you pull a card for love? You know, I didn't bring my love deck, so I can still just use my tarot. Tiffany, pretty. One more. All right, Tiffany, I'm not sure if you're in a relationship or not, but you have the Nine of Gabriel and divine guidance. Girl, whatever you're looking for, maybe lots of people get married and they're still unhappy, but if you're single, don't stop. Okay, if you're still looking, don't stop. But what they're telling you here, there's a lot of alternative approaches to this. So Tiffany, I'm not sure if you're single, so I'm going to read it first as you're single, because they're telling you there is a lot of things to be had, and sometimes we might give up or we're uncertain, but you need to be clear. You need to be very clear on what you want for yourself, so that when you move forward, trying to develop something, trying to attract something, trying to make even a relationship better, it's really important that you're clear and you understand what you want, and your actions align with it. And they're letting you know with the divine guidance card, there's a lot of searching for the self and finding it. So I want you to know, and guys, love is a journey. I wish it was, I wish it was so much easier than sometimes. It's not love's fault. It's our ego's fault. But I'm pulling one more time. One more card. Things are going to be fine for you, Tiffany. Think what you're looking for, that happiness, or maybe that clarity, or that peace, or that partner. It is absolutely part of your life experience. But what they're telling you, you need to make sure that you consider different approaches to this. So maybe you're trying to attract a partner or make things better with your partner. Try something different energetically, Tiffany. So maybe you've been doing vision boards, or maybe you've been trying online or whatever it is, but it's more of a move forward with clarity, and perhaps consider working on the inner self. You know, we are what we attract. And if you're not attracting anybody, there might be a block. Or if we're attracting people that are non-committal, what is it in ourselves? So there's a need to kind of go within, clear that out, but keep moving forward. They don't want you to stop. So whether you're trying to fix a relationship or find one, it's absolutely in your cards. But there right now, this part that you're going through, when you get the divine guidance card, there is a search within the self. There is a search, discovery, spiritual growth. You're going to find yourself along the way, Tiffany. There's a piece of you. Maybe you've lost yourself. People who get divorced, or people who've been hurt, we lose ourselves somewhere along the way. And in doing this and pushing forward, you find and you recreate and you love and you stand in that. And this is part of the journey. You're supposed to be going, whatever you're experiencing right now, you're supposed to be experiencing it because it's going to make you a stronger, more amazing, beautiful you. And the person that you're meant to be with, whether that's a partner that needs to like get in alignment with you or the person you're trying to attract, it's going to be attracted to that higher vibration. You're just learning right now. It's going to be good. Keep moving forward. It's in your cards, but it's part of the process right now. I hope that serves you. All right, I can take another one. I keep looking at my battery life. Let's see. Violet Melon, how do I get myself more financially stable place so that I can move out of my current situation? That's kind of. Well, they're sliding out for you, Violet. All right, then nothing else is coming out. Oh, no, yes. I'll pull one more. Okay. You have the Empress. You have major arcana cards at you, girl. Justice and the Page of Gabriel. Just give me a second to see what they're trying to tell you here. There's a need for action, Violet. These cards, it's not just like, well, I'm applying or no, it's passionate action. It's about maybe you haven't been dealt the best cards, no pun intended. Maybe you haven't, maybe you've had a rough time of it. Maybe things haven't been fair or worked in your favor. Maybe you've had a run of whatever it is, but now is the time, they're saying, to act passionately on what you want. If you, whatever creative, whatever you're good at, whatever you love, sometimes we have jobs because we just have to pay the bills, and that's understandable, but they're saying, no, playing small is not going to work. Playing safe is not quite going to, it'll keep you, getting by, but it's not going to get you where you want to go. Okay, things are going to balance out in your favor. They're actually going to be kind of tides are going to kind of turn, but they're going to turn, girl, because you are doing something about it. These cards about, being ready for any challenge, finding your passion and going for it, creating it. Sometimes we're tired. Sometimes we think, oh, I'm older, and so I can't possibly start a new career now. Says who? Says who? You need to do it. The Empress card, this is a creation card. It's about birthing new realities, birthing new situations, creating it. You are a creator, and you need to honor and stand in that power and take it back. Take it back and do something about it. I'm not sure what kind of situation you're in. I'm not sure if you got cut off at work or you're in a custody battle and straining money. Whatever it is, things are going to balance in your favor as long as you're acting with integrity. And two, if you feel like, you know what, I'm not moving up. Do you want to go back to school? Do you want to start a new job? Do you want to open your own business? Do you want to do something on the side? Whatever it is that you want to get out of your, kind of pick up your financial situation, girl, it's going to be because you stood up and you took it by the reins and you did something about it. This is something that comes out of your own energy. It's not something that's going to fall into your lap. I wish, right? That'd be so much easier. But it's for you. This is going to create a life that you love, Violet. But it's going to come because you are just tired. Sometimes we're like, my back's against the wall. But sometimes we have to have our backs against the wall for us to finally start throwing blows. We got to fight back. We got to do something, stand up. There's a lot of excitement and a lot of adventure and change. There's going to be movement as a result of this. So yes, if you're trying to move out of your house, I wouldn't be surprised if you move farther than out of your house. You can move cities. You can even move states. I'm sorry, guys, you're hearing my dogs bark in the background. But you really are, this is really about abundant resources being given to you because you take this courageous action. It will be rewarded, it will be supported, and it will work out in your favor. But you gotta act, girl. It could be scary. Like, oh, I only have enough money for this. But do you just find that you have just enough money to enroll in that course, invest in that website, or invest in yourself in some way? Then do it. You have it. I hope that serves you. I could answer somebody else. Yay, Violet, yay. Okay, let's see. Okay, Veronica, or wait, did I answer Veronica? Yeah. I swear, guys, my brain is like, can you tell by my face? I'm like a little fried. Okay, wait, Veronica, please pull a card. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I said your name, so I want to go back because I'm not going to go back on what I said. Veronica, please pull a card for my near future. I need some motivation for romance and travel. Oh, girl, don't we all? Let's pull these cards. I got you. So, Veronica, for your near future, right? Just a second, another card. All right, Veronica, I'm sorry, guys. My dogs are barking up a storm. The kids are out, my next door neighbors. They're going crazy. They're so adorable, though. Okay, you have decision and the 10 of Raphael. Okay, guys, this is about really having a chance to, sorry, Veronica, not guys. You really need to make a decision on what you want. So you're like, I need a decision or clarity on my future. I need clarity on love and romance. They're saying, you know what? You want all these things and you can have all these things, Veronica, but you need to make a decision, girl. You need to release yourself from any situations, unhealthy thought patterns or beliefs that are holding you back. A lot of people, and you're not the only one, they really have a dream. Like, I really want to travel the world and be in a relationship or have this power career, but their beliefs or their actions contradict it. So the universe doesn't just listen to your words, it listens to your dominant vibration. So the universe is saying in your near future, you actually have a chance to, I'm not sure if you're looking to have a home and family, Veronica, but this is the card of home and family. It's the card of marriage and happy endings. So if this is something that you're looking for, maybe you're like, I'm not ready for that kind of commitment, but this is kind of a happy home base. This is a happy life with like a foundational base. And you can have this, but they're saying before you can have this, you need to get clear. You need to really release yourself from anything that holds you back. These things that are holding your back, they're saying that it's coming out of fear. They're saying there's something that you're insecure about. Maybe you think you can't do better. Maybe you think this is the best you're going to get. Maybe you think, well, how is that possible? I'm here and I'm trying to get over there. Well, everybody started here and then they got over there, you know, because it's steps. But don't allow that overwhelming thought or that insecurity or low self-worth to contradict the life you're trying to create. And this happens to everyone. So I'm not like chastising you. This is myself included. But this is really a need to detox. Get clear. I don't know if you can see it. She's letting birds out of a cage. You need to free yourself, Veronica. You need to free yourself from any situation, attachment, person, or belief system that is possibly holding you back energetically. We can say all we want that, you know, I'm going to travel the world and I'm going to get married. But if you're doing things or believing things or saying things to yourself that belittle you or hold you back, that's what you're going to manifest. That's what's going to happen. Your near future actually holds a very happy home life and relationship or opportunities for family or whatever it is you're looking for, whatever kind of, even if it's just a partner to travel the world with, this is a happy home base. But it's not going to happen unless you can release what you're scared to let go of. This whole week's week, we'll release. It's okay. Find a support group, a life coach, a therapist, an objective friend, not the one who's going to be like, you know, on your side, to help you really get clear and not be afraid and be with you on that journey. Because I know it can be really scary. But what you're looking for in the near future is yours. It looks more like it has to do with home, family, relationships. I know you want to travel, but it looks more like a home-based thing they're talking about. But to clear that up and to get things going, you really got to detox. And I'm not going to tell you not to be afraid. I'm just going to tell you to maybe have your love be greater than your fear. Love of yourself, okay? Your future self and your present self. I hope that served you. I'm sorry if I lost my thought for a second. Someone was like knocking on my screen door. I'm trying to ignore them. But I can take another question if somebody would like to. Take one more. Violet, don't be scared. I know you're scared, girl, and we all are. I could tell you all day long not to be scared. But if you're scared, number one, I say surrender. I tell the universe, oh God, like I have all this fear, like I'm literally handing off to you. Take it, do something. I give you permission to step in. Next, you need to have a support group. You don't do it alone. Guys, don't do these things alone. It doesn't make you any stronger or any weaker to ask for help. I know you're scared, but jump, 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 jump. Okay. Any other questions? Oh my goodness gracious. I had to go down. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me see. Oh God, that moved really fast. Okay, Astral Princess, please pull a card for me. I love these cool names. I'm not creative. I just use my normal name. Astral Princess. It's kind of nice when I have your actual name to kind of tap in, but the universe knows you. All right, Astral Princess, I pulled a card for you like you asked, and you got the Ace of Michael. This is telling me that whatever road you're on, yay, it might be a little bumpy, but don't allow bumps in the road to deter you. It's telling you to stay determined. There's a lot to be had, and sometimes people think when things get rocky, oh, it's not meant to be. It's a bad decision. Well, let me tell you, if you could be in the best situation, things are going to get rocky. The only constant is change, and that's going to happen. Astral Princess, what they're saying is whatever path you're on right now, it calls for you to be as steady as possible, to have clear and open communication, and to keep the course, because there's going to be an inspiration for you. There's going to be a wonderful new idea that's really going to help you to clear the air and smooth the course. Okay, I want to pull one more card for you, just so I have any other clarity of anything else to say to you. I don't know if this has to do with Bunny, Astral Princess, but you also have this as Ariel. So if you're having any monetary concerns, work concerns, or whatever it is that you're experiencing, it's okay. Bumps happen. Just do your best to balance yourself out. Speak your truth always from your heart. Clear up any miscommunication and know that your needs are going to be met. Your needs are going to be met, so don't be afraid, okay? If anything you should focus on right now, it's about making sure you're steady within yourself, that you make sure that you have clear communication, don't hold anything back. And to right now, maybe, just maybe, focus on somebody else or another cause instead of yourself. Sometimes when we all have problems, we become very egocentric. And all we kind of need is to maybe listen to another friend's problems, go donate our time at a shelter, or maybe even read an article that might inspire us. Look at other people's lives. It really puts things into perspective. And when you serve other people, not only does it make you feel good, but it's good juju, guys. And the universe comes back and supports you too. So Astral Princess, whatever you're going on, don't get deterred. Keep the course. You're going to be inspired and given a solution. Just make sure you speak clearly. Have faith. All your needs will be met. And maybe if you're trying to get away, go help somebody else. Go serve another. Okay? Get some perspective. Things are going to be fine. You're pregnant! I hope you're happy. Sorry. Congratulations. I think so. It's going to be good. So, hey, if anything's happening right now, Astral Princess, or you're like a little nervous, a little off, how am I going to afford this? What am I going to do? It's going to be fine. Something's going to be coming along the way to really support this, help you out, give you a solution. You're going to be good. Okay? I hope that served you guys. I got to go. I love this part. I really do. Sometimes maybe I should just have a Q&A one day, just something about questions and answers. But I hope that served you guys, all of you. I know the energy is kind of tough this week. So have your good cry, your good rant. I really highly suggest not turning to anything that's unhealthy. I mean, I love going for drinks and stuff like that, but know that if you are emotional, that's just a depressant. So just make sure you do something that really nurtures you, heals you, fills you, and brings you back to peace and balance. I wish you guys all well. I do. I'm hugging you all. I love it. We're going to get through this week. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to heal and be balanced. And before we know it, we're going to see our blessings. Okay? I hope this serves you. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, and I'll see you next week.